Let me look.
All right, so we are live. I
Hi.
forgot to turn music on. That's fine. Um, how's it going, everybody? We're waiting on a couple of players here. But while we were kind of just sitting around here, we started going over Monster of the Week, which is our next campaign, likely our next campaign, unless somebody starts getting his campaign ready.
I'll be
Um,
ready eventually.
uh,
I really want to play both, so either is good.
but yeah, we are just looking through it, and we're gonna talk a little bit about characters and how the game actually works and stuff like that. Just while we wait, because some people aren't here yet, because life and stuff. Also, welcome, Alicia. She's here, which is something that not everybody expected. Um,
Yay.
I love
Yeah,
that you still have your
it's a
background.
struggle. I no
we
longer have internet of my own.
we
It's
met
holding up pretty good.
we miss Alicia, so we kidnapped her and was like, "You're gonna play." So she hopped on.
I had no
She
choice.
willingly got kidnapped.
Illegally
That was
got kidnapped.
Willingly.
Oh, willingly.
It's always illegal.
It's always illegal, but sometimes it's willing. All right, just pulling up. There we go. Get some music. Okay. So, Monster of the Week. Let's have a quick chat, everybody. So, Monster of the Week is a Powered by the Apocalypse system. If you don't know Powered by the Apocalypse, basically it works by rolling 2d6, adding your ability stuff to it. And then there's other things you can add to it as well. Like you can add gear. Like if you have some power that helps you add things to things, then that helps you out, right? So you roll 2d6 on a 6 and lower. It's a automatic fail. On a 7 to 10, it's a mixed success, and on a 11 plus, it's a complete success. I like, so it's going to be interesting. I do like this idea because I find we kind of fall more into the storytelling aspect than anything else. So having the game kind of oriented around, hey, let's do storytelling. It's, I think it's a little bit better, but we'll see. Like, we'll see what happens. The idea is I don't roll any dice. You guys are the ones who roll dice, the players. And once that happens, I react to what the dice roll is. So if it's a complete failure and you're in a battle, let's say, you're in a battle, you roll a complete failure, guess what? I get to do a bunch of stuff to you. If it's a mixed success, you attack me while I also like hit you. If it's a complete success, I still get to do a little bit of damage, but not as much as what would be normal. And that's kind of the same with like, as you're investigating the mystery, you slowly but surely start figuring stuff out based on what your roles are, so on and so forth. The mystery aspect is a big part of this game. So think of your favorite Monster of the Week television series. Supernatural, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, other Monster of the Week, Scooby-Doo, they see the monster and then they have to try and figure out what the monster actually is and how to kill the monster. There will be other monsters that people already know, like vampires, werewolves, whatever. But anyway, it is based in Canada as well. we are in the Northwest Territories in Canada. However, it is a made-up place in the Northwest Territories just so we don't offend anybody by messing up their town.
But Texas is cool.
Texas is cool.
Fuck them, right?
Yeah.
People in Texas can't be offended.
Yeah.
But the like 20,000
We
people
had
live in
a
the Northwest
Texan consent to
Territories.
it, so it's okay.
Yeah. We had 2 Texans consent to it.
We have like 5 Canadians.
Yeah, but none in the Northwest
But none
Territories.
of us are Northwest Territorians.
Oh, okay, very
And
well.
honestly, like Northwest Territories is pretty much a completely different place than the rest of Canada. Like it is part of Canada. It's just very different.
The chances of someone from there watching our video is very low because there's like 50k people in the entire area.
And as somebody who used to work for an internet company that supplied to the Northwest Territories, it is very difficult to get internet in the Northwest Territories. That being said, good luck doing your research with no internet.
Working on
True.
it.
Smartphone.
Smartphone, yeah,
Satellite.
sure. Satellite. That's how the internet that I supplied worked.
Starlink is a thing.
Starlink is a thing now. But like I said, it's going to be few and far between that you actually get internet at. So you guys being in the middle of nowhere, internet is hard to come by, but you can go to like the library and reserve your time slot or whatever. And kind of do a bit of research on the internet. Anyway, so yeah. See the monster, figure out the monster, kill the monster. That's kind of the whole idea. And yeah, so it's taking place in Northwest Territories in a made-up location. And if it makes you feel any better, all the locations in Texas are made up. None of them are actual places.
But I did consent to San Antonio getting nuked.
Yes.
Well,
To
everyone
make
wants to
these
make
made up
it anyway.
places. But it's okay, San Antonians. I saved the Alamo. We're good.
We will
Our
never
legacy
forget.
is secure.
The legacy that nobody remembers. That
Nobody
kind of
knows what
thing.
it is, but our legacy is secure.
The final battle is going to be us in the Alamo building, just fighting to the last man.
Outrageous numbers outside.
Mm-hmm.
All the radiation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Nobody may not know what the Alamo is and what happened at the Alamo, but we all remember the Alamo.
All you need.
I sadly know what happened at the Alamo.
Sadly.
Why is
Sadly,
it sad?
you liked it.
Oh,
That's
it was
part of
cool.
History.
You said it
I
was
also-
cool.
I like
It
how
was cool.
I like how
And there's
offended
also a
I
random
like how offended
TV
Kat
show I
got.
found where they ended up going. She got offended.
Okay.
We
So
got a photo at the Alamo.
Yep.
okay. So let's all talk a little bit about characters. Since we already have one who selected their character and another one who has called dibs on a character,
It's the expert, right? That's the one.
that's the one I believe that you're interested in. Kat, how would you like to tell people about your character?
So, are they still referred to classes in Monsters of the Week?
They're called playbooks, but it's basically the same thing.
So, my playbook, my class, for people who don't know Monster of the Week terminology, like me, I chose to play a mundane. That means exactly what it sounds like. I am a regular, average Joe with no special qualities.
Hell yeah.
But you can get some really cool, like, tricks as a mundane. Um,
And nunchucks if you want them.
and I could get nunchucks. However, I also, as a mundane, you get a vehicle of your choice. As of right now, I may change it later. I have chosen to have a skateboard.
Yep.
I just want the other
Hell yeah.
players to know that one of my options was a van.
And you chose
What kind of
skateboard?
fan?
And I chose skateboard.
I mean, there was
How do we all
also
fit
there
on
was
your
also a
skateboard?
fairly new car in decent condition instead of a van. Like there are other options.
Is it like the pedo vans?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can
okay,
paint it. It's
okay.
fine.
I will say, in the sense of our game, a van isn't a terrible idea because like you guys would have like a film setup and everything that you need to take around with you. So while it might look like a pedo van, it is just like one of those storage vans.
It's fine. We
Let's see,
can
what do
like
I
spray
get?
paint it. We can paint it, you know.
Yeah, spray paint free candy on the side.
Yes.
With the words entertainment under it. Free
Yeah.
candy entertainment.
That's the name of our company.
FCE.
Here's a good idea. Okay, so the mundane, a little bit more of a breakdown here. So I'm just trying to think. I don't know Buffy the
I'm
Vampire
deep.
Slayer.
I'm Dean from Supernatural.
Yeah. Basically so I don't know if you are necessarily
He's
Dean.
not a fool.
Yeah, you're more like the person that always ends up getting involved in their hunts.
I'm
And
early
their
season.
shenanigans.
Yeah, so like
Like you're.
Dean
I feel like
and
I'm early season Dean.
Sam and Dean are already the hunters, and then you have somebody who like they always run into, like that gets involved with them a little
The
bit.
Ghostbuster guys.
Yeah, that's who we are.
You're the Ghostbuster
We're the
guys.
ghost-
No, that's
we're
who
the
we
ghost
are
facers.
collectively.
Aw. I'm Bobby. I'm the expert. But I sit in my house and drink beer and tell you what to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
see, I was picturing you as Sam because he does all
yeah.
of the research and Dean does none of it.
Sure, I could also be Sam. I
Uh,
don't want to get possessed. Unless it's being possessed by Nathan.
anyway, so
You share one body.
in Monster of the Week, there's like a few different things here. This is basically the attributes: charm, cool, sharp, tough, and weird. As the mundane, you generally will be more charming than anything else. You can't pick. Literally, you can't pick any of them that don't have charm as +2. The rest have the kind of like swap them in and out.
I'm gonna charm your pants off, guys.
Yes.
As
And
long
then,
as you consent, though.
well, that's what the charm is
nice.
for, is helping people consent. Well, don't frown at me. It's not like beating people into it. It's you talk people into it.
It's more honest.
Yeah. You just like, hey, I'm super charming. And then they like you, and then they're like, yeah, sure. Anyway, so as now that we've gone into this, my next line that I'm about to say is going to be a little weird, but don't worry too much about it. So as a move in charm, you have manipulate someone.
Of course you do.
So
Of course you do.
that's
I
basically
also have just trust me.
well, manipulate someone is just the general move. The mundane does get like other stuff. So manipulate someone is everybody has this. If they want to try and convince somebody to do something, so they can try like threatening someone, they can try like persuading someone, they can try just lying to somebody. Basically, that's an overarching charisma check is basically how manipulate someone works. Anytime you want to try and get somebody out of like if somebody's in danger but doesn't know they're in danger and you're trying to keep them away from actually knowing that they're in danger, manipulate somebody is what you would try and do. Like I said, what people do all the time in these shows of like Monster of the Week shows. They are like, trust me, there's it's poison gas leaking in the area. Meanwhile, there's like
Yeah,
a
right.
werewolf or Wendigo like in the area who is hunting them, right? So yeah,
Who was the kid who died? Old baby.
old baby Jeff.
Old baby
Was it old
Jebediah.
baby Jeff? Jebediah.
I think it
Old
was
baby
Jebediah. Yeah, old baby Jebediah. Yeah,
R.I.P. Old baby Jebediah.
old baby Jeb.
Are we gonna finish that too?
Yeah, we'll finish it eventually. And then so that's for charm, and then there's cool. Based on the moves you have under cool, you have act under pressure and you have help out. So basically, cool is literally how well you maintain your cool, like hold up. So that's for act under pressure is, let's say you're in a bad situation and you need to try and get out of a bad situation, but you need to remain calm in order to do that. That's what act under pressure is for. Help out is obviously trying to help out your friends or help out people. Then you have sharp. Under sharp, you have investigate a mystery and read a bad situation. So investigate a mystery is you come across like a scene, you try and investigate it. Read a bad situation is if you are in a bad situation, you can try and figure out what's going on. Why are you here? Like what's your dangers that you're running into, whatever. And then you have tough. Under tough, you have kick some ass and protect someone. Kick some ass is your fighting ability, and then protect someone. Pretty obvious there. You're protecting people. Weird is not something we'll use a lot of. Like underneath it is not something we'll use a lot of, which is use magic. However, there are some different moves that classes get that will use weird instead of other things in order to, get stuff done. Anyway, so yeah, the mundane has some cool stuff. Do you remember what you picked for the mundane?
So I have panic button, which is hilarious. I don't remember exactly what panic button does.
I have it right here. I will read it. So, when you need to escape, name the route you'll try and roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, you're out of danger, no problem. On a 7 to 9, you can go or stay, but if you go, it's going to cost you, which is meaning you leave something behind or something comes with you. On a miss, you are caught halfway out.
I also have just trust me, which is there's caveats to it versus the manipulate someone skill, but
You're still rolling plus charm, so it's similar.
It's still a charm thing. As long as I tell somebody the truth, it's like I'm more likely to get them to listen to what I'm saying, essentially.
Yeah, so basically,
Honesty is the best policy.
you tell a normal person the truth in order to protect them from danger. You roll plus
I have a
charm.
loophole for it.
On a 10 plus, they'll do what you say they should, no questions asked. On a 7 to 9, they do it, but the keeper chooses one from the following. So they ask you a hard question first, they stall and dither a while, or they have a quote unquote better idea. On a miss, they're going to think you're crazy and may be dangerous too. So you tell them, instead of being like, oh, there's poison gas in the area, you tell them, oh, there's a Wendigo in the area. And they're like, nice try. I'm not stupid. And then they get eaten by a Wendigo.
You're like, damn it.
I mean, if you're not gonna listen to me, then
You deserve it. Okay, so.
Wendigo do what Wendigo gonna do.
Exactly. The leveling system in this game is actually kind of cool. So basically, every fail you get gets you one step closer to leveling up.
We found your game.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so powerful.
You're gonna be so high level. Do you have
Oh,
two?
shit.
Do you
I'm
have
not
two
gonna
d6?
hold up.
Do you have 2d6 right now, Alicia? Just roll 2d6.
hold on.
Let's see if you get more higher than 6.
I won't use the Veda dice. Hold on.
No, use the Veda dice.
Use the Veda dice.
That's where you're gonna get your best
Oh, no.
levels.
Oh, actually, that's a 9.
Oh well. Sucks to
I
be
did
you, I
okay.
I
guess.
failed my first one.
Veda dice rolled a 5
There you go.
when I'm not playing.
So yeah,
for stakes of any kind.
basically every time you level up, there's improvements you can get. That you can increase your charm, increase your cool, increase your sharp, increase your tough. You can take additional moves. You can get back a used luck point, or you can take a move from another playbook. That's specifically for the mundane. Every single one has different level ups. After you've leveled up 5 times, 5, count them, you can choose advanced improvements as well. So once you get advanced improvements, there's ones that are better. Just a quick thing about luck points. So you have 7 of them. And you mark one to change a roll to a 12 or avoid all harm from an injury. Once you get 7 used, you're doomed. And that means I am going to be doing a lot more stuff to you. So yeah, just keep track of that. And yeah, it's fun. It's all good. Yeah, so just keep an eye on your stuff there. Some classes do have, like, as you go through your luck, you start like hearing voices and things in your head, and it's asking you to do stuff for them, you know. Just normal everyday stuff,
Normal
you know?
stuff.
Yeah. So that's actually Gadget's class. It's going to, as he uses more of his luck, he starts having stuff happen. Anyway, so let's move on from this one, and let's go to the expert. Are you looking at it, Alicia? Is this the one you're
I am.
actually wanting to do? Okay.
It looks cool. I mean, if Nathan already has something built up.
Mine
I
will
can
work
get
for
something
the
else.
searcher.
Okay, so
Ooh,
there you
I
go.
haven't looked at the searcher.
The searcher's in the other classes. Like the other book. I don't know if you have both of them open.
Yeah, well, I only have the one now for the OG character types, but
Yeah.
expert sounds like fun.
So the searcher is a little bit different. You've run into stuff in the past, and because of that, you're more prone to like finding these things. So like, say you've been abducted by aliens. One of the moves you can get as a searcher is they taught you hidden knowledge, so you gain a +1 to any move when you research strange or ancient secrets to do with that specific thing. So yeah. Also, there's one called Cryptid Sighting, which that would probably be one that would work best for this world, but there's a bunch of stuff in there. We can go through that once we get to the searcher. Right now, we'll talk about the expert. So the expert says, I have dedicated my life to the study of the unnatural. I know their habits, their weaknesses. I may not be youngest or strongest, but my knowledge makes me the biggest threat. So, to be honest,
Complete opposite of Veda.
the expert is kind of more Bobby than it would be Sam. Sam 100% does his research and things like that, but Bobby 100% already knows everything.
He has the base set up.
Yeah. He had a weekend to make a safe room. That was the best episode. He's like, I had a free weekend. Anyway, so
Oh, Bobby.
the expert. You have a haven.
I know, I was just looking at the different options. It's so cool. You can have 3 things in your haven. Okay, I want it to be, because obviously the haven's going to be a big place. So what if it's like a little mobile home?
Like
We keep our
RV.
stuff in. Yeah, RB haven. Because otherwise, how would we explain setting up all this stuff?
You have a
So-
tent that you really like.
So what I would probably do, because Northwest Territories, you like real estate wouldn't cost that much money. What I would probably do if you didn't want to go with the RV is because you probably wouldn't be able to get to where we are in an RV.
It's a good RV, Old Faithful.
Oh, so
It's
it can go
everywhere.
through water and things like that. Like it has a
Yep.
flotation
It's like
device
It's the
Nice
built
Go-Go
in.
up there.
Gadget RV.
Been
Go-Go
through it all.
Gadget
It's
raft.
a Hummer slash RV.
Anyway, so what I would probably say is once you get to the area, we can kind of talk about this a little bit, but you could split off from the group for a second, and then just go take over an abandoned building and start building stuff into it, type of thing. Like you brought all this stuff with you, and then you make it into this.
Okay, that's.
Oh, we got a sad
Oh,
face.
my
I'm
friend
sorry.
face.
I don't know why.
You want the RV, right? Is that what it is?
I mean, the RV would be cool.
Anyway,
Just as a note, Gadget's listening in, and if no one else has seen it, he said Wild Thornberries TV in our chat.
I could have a wild thornberries man with a wild child inside that I stole from the Northwest Territory wilderness. Old baby Jeb.
Yeah,
I'm back.
I meant to say RV and I said TV, but I'm glad you knew what I meant.
Got you. And a disgruntled teenager. All of it.
I can be your disgruntled teenager. It's fine.
With skateboard.
oh, to be
You
fa-
would. That
to-
fits. I forget her name.
to be
the long
fair,
blonde-haired girl.
the Wild Thornberries TV is what Gadget did say in chat.
That's why
He
my
not be
brain
here, is
said
he
it.
just watching?
Yeah, he can't be here tonight.
Aw, lame.
But I saw it, knew what he meant, and still said it wrong.
Yeah, that's fine. We can blame him for everything. He's not here anyway.
Yeah.
Everything that goes wrong tonight is because of Gadget, just so everybody knows. That's just like a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go through the expert. Why not let's just make your character? Let's just do it. So
I don't have anything to write. Okay, hold on.
that's fine. Just
Write it on my phone.
yeah. So
Yeah, it just flipped us off.
how dare he?
Bastard.
How dare he? No wonder everything's going wrong. Anyway, so moves. I've read all about this sort of thing. Roll plus sharp instead of plus cool when you act under pressure. So just a quick rundown, just to explain what that means. If you are in a bad situation, and that's going to happen quite a bit, you need to do something to get out of it. Guess what? You've been in this exact situation before, so you can go off your brain instead of your needing to remain calm.
Brain.
Often right. When a hunter comes to you for advice about a problem, give them your honest opinion and advice. If they take your advice, they get a +1 ongoing while following your advice, and you mark experience. So what that means is every time they roll regarding the thing that you told them to do, they get a +1 to their roll. And you get to mark experience.
That's pretty good. Level up.
Preparedness. When you need something unusual or rare, roll plus sharp. On a 10+, you have it right now. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but not here. It will take some time to get it. On a miss, you know where it is, but it's somewhere real. It's somewhere real bad. So
It's always gonna be that one.
yeah, you're gonna be like, I know exactly where it is. Oh, it's in the cave of spiders. So it's in the cave of the Black Widow spiders. I have to reach my arm in and hope not to get bitten or I die. It wasn't as bad as it looked. Once per mystery, you may attempt to keep going despite your injuries. Roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, heal 2 harm and stabilize your wounds. Oh, that's something we didn't really talk about. Damage in this game is a harm system. When you reach 4 or more, you mark unstable. 3 harm, you're okay. 4, once you get to 4, you are unstable, and then you start dying as well.
I'm always unstable.
That's fair. Unstable injuries will worsen as time passes. So like if you're unstable and you still go on like another 8 hours without doing anything about it, it gets worse, right? You get more towards dying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. That's how the harm system works in here, and then you can die as well. So on a 10 plus, you heal 2 harm and stabilize your wounds. So even if you are like close to dying and then you have to heal 2 harm and you're not out of the +4, you will be stable once you roll a 10 plus. On a 7 to 9, you may either stabilize or heal 1 harm. On a miss, it was worse than it looked. The keeper may inflict a harm move on you or make your wounds unstable. So I can deal more harm to you.
I don't think I should do that one.
Or
I don't think that's gonna work for me.
make it unstable.
My head just explodes.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I will hurt you. Precise strike. You inflict harm. When you inflict harm on a monster, you can aim for a weak spot. Roll plus tough. On a 10 plus, you inflict +2 harm. On a 7 to 9, you inflict 1 + 1 harm. On a miss, you leave yourself open to the monster. The woman or man with the plan. At the beginning of each mystery, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, hold 2. On a 7 to 9, hold 1. Spend the hold to be where you need to be, prepared and ready. On a miss, the keeper holds 1. They can spend it to put you in the worst place, unprepared and ready. So basically, the holding is you hold moves. So there's a bunch of things you can do underneath all of these skills, like the manipulate someone, act under pressure, investigate a mystery, read a bad situation. They all have things underneath it, and you can hold those. So if you roll like a 10 plus, I think you end up having 2 or 3 questions you can ask, depending on what you're choosing. But you don't have to ask them all at once. You can hold it, and as I give you more information, you can ask different questions. Dark past. If you trawl through your memories for something relevant to the case, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, ask the keeper 2 questions from the list below. On a 7 to 9, ask 1. On a miss, you can ask a question anyway, but that will mean you were personally complicit in creating the situation you are now dealing with. Interesting. Whoa! Everybody, quickly look.
It's Bobby.
You just had that on your computer, or have you been downloading it this entire time?
I just looked at it.
You've just been ready with that to put on when it was ready.
My persona. I have this the whole game.
So the questions are: when I dealt with this creature or one of its kind, what did I learn? What black magic do I know that could help here? Do I know anyone who might be behind this, or who do I know that can help us out right now? So you have those questions you can ask by going through your dark past. So you get to pick
Vietnam flashbacks.
You get to pick 2 of those. 2 of those moves that we went through there. You get to pick 2 of them.
Definitely one dark past.
Okay. So you want to be the reason that we're dealing with all these monsters somehow.
Yes.
You just
every
came
single time.
You just came to
It's
Canada.
my old cousin Betty.
You just came to Canada, and somehow all of these monsters are your problem.
There
I wanna
wasn't
play an
actually
old
monsters here
man.
before. It was just rumors, and they somehow followed her.
They just
It's all
followed.
my fault.
They just followed Alicia.
It's all these cursed objects I keep accidentally dropping and shattering around town. Oh, there's another one. Damn,
It's
this
this
RV needs to
ancient
be fixed up.
artifact. You pick it, immediately drop it.
All of them are cursed, containing evil spirits or vampires or zombies. Cursed illnesses, yep. Okay, second one.
Does anybody have a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm asking. Does anybody have a suggestion
Oh.
for her?
I don't have it open, and just listening to all of them, they all kind of bled together. So unfortunately, no.
I kind of like preparedness. Or I've read about this sort of thing.
I got nothing.
Oh, hey, it's a gadget. He decided that
I
because
told you he was listening.
because we were gonna blame him for everything, he's like, no, I gotta be there.
No, he's been listening this whole time.
I know.
That's why he flipped us off.
No, I know, but like he just showed up in like actual talk form.
Oh.
Or did you not hear that?
No, I heard that. I just thought you just realized that he was here.
No, I meant like actually speaking.
I think I would
Okay.
do preparedness.
Preparedness.
Because it would be how funny if I like drop a cursed object and cause the haunting, but then at the same time I'm like, oh well, I just happen to have the thing that kills it. Every single time.
I caused the haunting, and it's like, I remember this happened 2 years ago. Exact same thing.
Flashback. Oh, that's rad.
Oh, I think I kept that. Hold on.
You need a silver spoon and a hand grenade.
So you
Always
get-
fail
You
the
get-
question roll, but succeed the preparedness.
you get 3 monster slaying weapons. You can pick a
Wait,
mallet. You get 3 monster slaying weapons. Roll to the
Ooh,
next.
where
Scroll to
does
the
it
next
say
page.
that?
Next page.
Ooh, okay.
Mallet and wooden stakes, silver sword, cold iron sword, blessed knife, magical dagger, juju bag, flamethrower, perfect, magnum,
God, yes.
or shotgun.
What a shotgun, a flamethrower. No, let me see.
Flamethrower, magnum, and shotgun.
A blessed knife.
So all of those tags do mean stuff. Like mallet and wooden stakes is intimate, slow, and wooden. Silver sword is hand, messy, and silver. Cold iron sword is hand, messy, and iron. Blessed knife is hand and holy. Magical dagger is hand and magic. Juju bag is far and magic. Flamethrower is close, fire, heavy, and volatile. Magnum, close, reload, loud. Shotgun, close, messy, and loud.
Yeah, it probably
All my
wouldn't be
stuff
very
is messy.
strong.
Sorry, what was that?
That probably wouldn't be very strong. Is that like, what? How do you tell how strong you are?
Well, if you look on
Tough?
on the just to the right of it, it says your ratings. You get to pick one of those to be your, like your loadout, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Tough is technically how strong you'd be, but like the strength doesn't come into effect here when you're talking about like actual attacks and stuff. It's pretty much just like you can say you're jacked AF and still still not roll well when you're swinging a sword, right? I mean, look at Veda. She is, and she doesn't hit once. So I mean,
I know.
She
That's
hits once, she just doesn't hit twice.
that's true. There we go.
or
You get-
3 times. I can't.
Yeah.
Supposed to be able to. Okay.
Blow, blow.
I do want a flamethrower. I have to. How can you not? Okay. What does a juju bag have?
The voodoo bag.
It's 1 harm, far, and magic. So flamethrower is 3 harm. So when you hit with it, you do 3 harm.
I want a magical dagger. Can I have magical items?
Mhm.
Are we not having? Okay.
This,
I mean,
this,
I assume that we need magical items to defeat some certain monsters.
yeah, that's why you
Yeah.
have the 3 monster slaying weapons, right? Like, Cat's weapons are pretty much improvised weapons,
Hack and slash.
and yours are like, I've hunted these down for years, trying to make sure that I can get these monsters dead.
I feel like a mallet and wood stakes would be a good time.
Just
I feel
go.
like those are
Then-
easy to make otherwise.
Just as a note, Veda, my tools, my weapons, I have a multi-tool
Oh.
and a fire axe.
How do you have a fire? Like, how does that work? What
It
are the
just, like-
components?
It's in my backpack, just like handle.
I need
fire
to take it
axe.
out, and it bursts into flames.
No,
No,
it's not on
like,
fire.
The axes that firemen use.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not nearly as exciting. I was like, why do I have a flamethrower if you have a fire axe? Okay. Oh, so just like a cool heavy-duty axe.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I could turn it into a fire axe if I dip it in gasoline and light it.
Maybe I shouldn't get a mallet and wooden stake, so if you could just hack people to pieces.
I mean, I figured the multi-tool could help us even not in...
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can just get stuff
So-
open or...
Because it was either a multi-tool or a dagger for me, for like my
like-
small thing.
Yeah. Can I do silver sword or cold iron sword? I don't know. Because
So-
silver sword's like
Silver.
werewolves. Cold
I
iron,
feel
I
like
guess. Is
cold
just
iron would
zombies.
affect more.
Is
Voodoo.
ghosts.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do cold iron sword.
I
You can
just feel like it's
check.
easier to come across cold iron than it is silver.
Aren't we in a mining town? Didn't we make a mine?
Did we?
What is it? A
I thought it was
silver
I
mine?
thought it was a lumber mill.
Oh, we did make a lumber mill.
I don't think we had a mine, did we?
I feel like silver affects ghosts as well. Doesn't silver like the catch-all?
Yeah, I think we had a.
Oh, maybe we did.
We'd have to open it again.
Anyway, so for your improvements, I don't know if you saw, but there's you can add options to your haven as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go with silver sword. I'm gonna switch. Okay, now
Okay.
Haven. Let's see.
No, that's it when you level up. Oh,
Oh, okay.
I guess you do get to
So
pick
there's
3 right
choices
now.
for my
Yeah.
heaven.
Yeah. Armory. You have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, you have it, and plenty if that matters. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but only the minimum. On a miss, you've got the wrong thing.
Ooh, protection spells is a good one. Especially. Oh, there's so many good ones on here. I guess the magic stuff I don't really need because no one does magic. So I don't really need a mystical library or magical laboratory. I like the panic room. The oubliette. The workshop and infirmary and an armory. Man. Lore library?
The panic room is literally what Bobby built in his basement.
I have to have a panic room, right? I gotta have a panic room.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Does your
I
panic
feel
room
like I
have a
have
panic button?
only when you're in it.
Okay, so we have panic room.
Panic room is your only selection so far?
So far.
Okay.
Because I like the workshop. The infirmary is a good idea. But I I don't think my guy would be a very good doctor. Armory is cool. But lower library. I just love libraries. The depth of my soul.
Are you saying that because
feel like-
are you saying that because there's a librarian nearby?
No, I'm in a Liberty Center. It's not really a library.
Oh.
I think there was a small library over there, but this room is just like a bunch of desks where you could plug your stuff in. But I do love libraries.
Do you
No, I
love
think I'm gonna do
mystical or do you love
armory.
lore?
I'm gonna do armory because that makes sense if I know where something is. With the preparedness ability,
Mhm.
it would just match up. So I'm gonna do armory.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a workshop. I'm gonna do workshop. Oh no, maybe protection spells. Hold on. What do you guys think? Protection spells, so monsters it'll be difficult for them to
So
get
here's
inside.
the thing. Here's the thing.
Oh.
I will just say, you already have a panic room.
Yeah, but then they could mess up my stuff. That's
Yeah,
not the
but
panic room.
if you go to the panic room, you're already safe from monsters. Yes, you could do protection spells, but like, then why do you need a panic room?
I guess that's true.
What are the other
Unless
options?
you
I'm
want
down
me
to
to say
vote.
that so you can take my stuff.
Uh,
Lore library. Infirmary, workshop, or oubliette, which is a room isolated from every kind of monster. Anything you stash in there can't be found, can't do any magic, and can't get out. So it's kind of like when they locked Sam into the panic room and he was detoxing.
I don't know, I think a lore library would be cool.
Yeah?
If we're trying to look into monsters and things. And if the local library proves useless for, like, whatever the current task is.
What do you think, Nathan?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Library instead of workshop?
But I feel like we would be using a library more.
Very well. Lore, library. Oh, well, wait, is Cody still with us?
I think he's abandoned us currently. Yeah.
Oh, is he texted?
I could text him.
Yeah, ask lore library or workshop.
Okay.
For now, I'll put lore library. I think that's where. See, Bobby has like everything on this list. It's hard.
It's true.
Like, it's
It doesn't really
thing.
have the infirmary.
I mean, he takes care of them. He stitches them up.
Yeah,
He
but
takes
doesn't
care of
have
them,
a
but it's
set-
not like a set area. It's like lay on my couch in my living room.
Yeah, it's like, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's laid them out on tables, couches, and just been like, shut up and let me help you.
Pours a
Yeah.
bottle of whiskey into the wound and says, "Have a good day."
Fills it up with dental floss. It's good to go.
Yeah.
Here, drink this. And then...
Exactly. Okay, so panic room, lore library, and the armory.
Armory.
So, lore library. When you hit the books, take +1 forward to investigate the mystery, as long as the historical or reference works are appropriate. So yeah, whenever you go to investigate the mystery, so like whatever's happening, you get a +1 to your roll. Armory. You have a stockpile of weapons. I already went through this. And then panic room. This has essential supplies and is protected by normal and mystical means. You can hide out there for a few days, safe from pretty much anything. Pretty much anything.
That's everything. Basically.
Pretty much anything. Not
Final
everything.
boss will make it through.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much everything, though.
Yeah.
What else could there be?
There's a reason that pretty much is part of the wording there.
Oh, Gadget's back.
Welcome back. So yeah, then you get to pick whether you want to be like, no matter what, you're gonna get +2 sharp. All of them have +2 sharp. But you can also decide whether you want to have -1 charm and -1 tough and get +2 weird. Or you can kind of balance yourself out a little bit more, have 0 charm, +1 cool, -1 tough, and +1 weird. Kind of just balance yourself out there. So it's up to you how you want to choose that. You don't have to choose that right now, but like that's the options you get right there.
Okay.
So I'm here for the moment, but I don't know how long I'll be sticking around. I'm exhausted.
I don't care.
What?
You stick
Were
around
you cool
like
with the library?
I want you to. Yeah.
We're all being held
Did you vote on? No. Oh, did he vote? I guess you texted him personally, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
He voted or no?
I never got a response.
Cody, did you vote?
Oh, I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Lore library or
No.
armory? Oh, lore
Veda
library
is
or
basically
something else.
Bobby.
Yeah.
And gets to make like a haven.
An armory would be pretty
No,
cool. But a
armory was
workshop-
already
No.
there.
Lore library
or
or
workshop.
workshop.
What's a workshop?
You have a space for building and
Gadget.
repairing guns, cars, or other gadgets.
Oh,
Work
yeah.
out with the keeper how long any repair or construction will take, and if you need any extra supplies or help. The lore library gives you a +1 every time you investigate a mystery. Like when you hit the books.
I think the workshop sounds cool.
Right.
He's
in
still
So
out
which will you
soda.
choose?
So we come back to what you
Oh, it
actually
comes
want to do.
back.
We can't choose for you now.
But the dice can.
And the dice choose protection spells.
Okay. Odd is library. Even is workshop. It's a 2. Theta dice. So we have a
A
workshop,
workshop.
instead of a lore library. Who
Okay.
needs to read?
Yeah,
Bobby
who needs
doesn't.
books?
I'm just gonna look back into my mind's eye.
And be like,
I'm gonna
yes,
know.
this is how we do things. All right. And now we go to Nathan.
So I do have one question.
What is your question?
How much of a backstory do we need to figure out?
Your whole life.
I mean, it'd be nice to have like some idea as to what your backstory is. That being said, you guys do have to all somehow end up as paranormal investigators who all meet up and start a TV show together.
Okay. Yeah, like I said earlier, I have stuff I need to talk to you in private about that stuff.
Did the rash come back?
Well, I can't say that on stream.
That's a yes.
Roll for deception.
No, roll to manipulate somebody.
Like a D6.
2d6.
Oh, you know, I didn't do it with 2D6. Hold on.
That would be 9.
9. That is a mixed success.
It's still an 8.
So I don't believe you, but the other person beside me does. Okay, so as the searcher, basically the searcher has had an encounter. So let's go ahead and give you an idea here. In Supernatural, there is one episode where you come across a young man who tries to kill Dean. And he tries to kill Dean because he saw him kill his dad, I think, or something when he was really young, because his dad was some sort of monster. And then he finds out that Dean is a demon, and he goes and finds everything he can about demons, and then comes back to try and fight him again. That is what I would kind of consider the searcher to be. He came across something when he was young, or came across something in his life, and then started seeking it out. He's like, I need to find this. I know it exists, blah, blah, blah. I've had run-ins with them before. I know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Not me.
Yes.
So, as the searcher, one strange event started you down this path, sparking your need to discover the truth behind the unexplained. Or Fox Mulder. That's another option. I don't know why I didn't think of X-Files when I was coming up with ideas for like what to pick.
Basically X-Files.
Yeah.
but Supernatural fits too, because they're
No,
traveling.
It's Supernatural, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's X-Files.
I mean, Sam and Dean were both going after the demon that killed their mom in the beginning, so that could also fit them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or their dad. Their dad was the one who was gunning for the demon.
I mean, every single
Yeah,
one of
they're
the
bad.
people that you come across in the show knows about things because they had somebody killed by one of these things. Anyway, so one strange event started you down this path, sparking your need to discover the truth behind the unexplained. Decide what that event was, pick a category below, and take the associated move. Then tell everyone what happened to you or someone close to you. So, what are you thinking?
Cryptid sighting.
Cryptid sighting? So, you take note of any reports of strange creatures. Oh, hi!
Hello.
You take
saw
notes.
Mothman.
You take you take notes of any reports of strange creatures. Whenever you see a new type of creature, you may immediately ask one of the investigative mystery questions. So that's kind of cool. As soon as you see one, you get to ask a question. You don't want to be abducted by aliens.
I was considering that one.
Okay. So, yeah. Cryptid sighting, that works. That's kind of the one I was kind of thinking would make most sense. It's like, I saw Bigfoot, I swear. He was doing something with my
That one.
aunt.
You have to talk like that now the entire time.
Yeah.
Mothman. Do Mothman.
You mean
Go do
injured
that
cold?
one in Colorado, the mountain whale.
What?
It's a whale that slides down mountains and eats everything in its path.
What?
It's a real cryptid. American cryptids are weird, man.
I need to look this
Can't
up. I have
confirm.
never heard of
It's
this.
a real thing, yeah. I don't know if it's actually called the mountain whale. That's basically what it is. It's in Colorado.
What is a mountain whale?
It slides
There's
down
some.
mountains and
There's
eats you.
some interesting. Yeah, I see some photos.
Yeah, see? It's real. Oh, slide rock bolter. Mm-hmm.
Are you guys okay over there?
No. Not at all.
The normal cryptids, you know, Bigfoot,
Normal
Wendigo, and then
Mountain
your
whale.
your cryptids, mountain whale.
Look,
Please let it be that one. You're just on the search for the mountain whale that
You're
killed
on
your
the,
family.
on the search for the slide rock bolter.
And you're like, you know what? Maybe it fled to Canada.
all
Wait.
those avalanches,
Canada.
it just hides in the avalanche.
Yep.
The best
Yeah.
part, one of the advanced improvements is resolve your first encounter.
We're fighting
There.
that whale.
Face the
that-
mountain whale.
That's what you're seeking out there, Robin, Nathan.
So once
whatever.
I get to 5th level, we can fight the mountain whale.
Please.
Did you see the picture I
Please.
sent in Discord?
Yes.
Yep.
That would be perfect.
No.
You see, it could be any cryptid. That's
Sure. Don't be that. Anyway,
love it.
so then you get to pick 2 of these. So you can pick Prepared to Defend, Fellow Believer, Guardian, Just Another Day, Network, Occam's Broadsword, or The Things I've Seen. So, Prepared to Defend. Even truth seekers need to fight sometimes. Whenever you suffer harm, when you kick some ass or protect someone, you suffer 1 harm less. That's actually pretty nice. Fellow Believer. People understand you've also known strangeness. Bystanders will talk to you about weird things they would not trust another hunter or a mundane official to believe. Guardian. You have a mystical ally, perhaps a spirit, alien, or cryptid. Oh, the mountain whale's protecting you.
Well infused with your spirit.
Who helps and defends you. Define them and their powers with the Keeper's Agreement. Whenever you're on the mountain, you don't get hit by avalanches because the mountain whale just eats them. With the Keeper's Agreement, their look is one of invisible and intangible spirit thing, a weird creature, disguised as an animal or disguised as a person.
Is someone Wailor at will?
Just Another Day. When you have to act under pressure due to monster, phenomenon, or mystical effect, you may roll plus weird instead of plus cool. Network. You may gain an ally group of others who had experiences similar to your first encounter. Perhaps they're a support group or a hobbyist club. Oh man,
A support group for the mountain whale.
I saw Bigfoot having sex with my grandma and I just can't get over that.
Now it wants me to call him Granddaddy.
Perhaps they're a support. Yeah, it's your support group. That's Bigfoot sighting anonymous. BSA. Detail up to 5 members with useful skills related to what happened to them. None are up for fighting monsters though, so none of them can fight monsters for you. Occam's Broadsword. When you first encounter something strange, you may ask the Keeper what sort of thing it is. They will tell you if it or the cause is natural, an unnatural creature, a weird phenomenon, or a person. You gain +1 forward dealing with it. The Things I've Seen. When you encounter a creature or phenomenon, you may declare that you have seen it before. The Keeper may ask you some questions about that encounter and will tell you 1 useful fact you learned and 1 danger you need to watch out for, maybe right now.
Yeah, so I chose Prepared to Defend and Just Another Day.
Oh, we could have weird flashbacks together. Why wouldn't you? Both of us thinking about mountain whales. Okay, never mind.
Well, I can add those as improvements.
Yeah.
So I get my flashbacks later on.
When you level up, you can somehow, even after he hasn't, after encountering things, that's what triggers his PTSD and has constant flashbacks. Okay, ratings. Pick 1 line. So it looks like they want you to either be more weird or more sharp.
Yep, I'd go more weird because of the Just Another Day one.
Well, you can actually, there is one that does have +2 sharp and +2 weird.
True.
You'd have -1 cool, but +2 sharp, +2 weird.
Yeah, but for the act under pressure, I wouldn't be using cool if it's involving monsters.
Fair enough.
Do we have anyone who's good at melee or?
One of my self-defense weapons is martial arts training.
What's our other? Okay, we got. What's Cody?
He is the spooky.
The spooky.
The
Look at
spooky.
the spooky.
So you have flashbacks. I have premonitions.
Mm.
We can see the past and the future.
You're the Sam. We have Dean, Sam, Bobby. What? Who was Kachi? The mundane. Oh, wouldn't that be like their brother who ends up getting possessed by Michael?
That you never hear from again.
Adam, yeah. That's just gone. He was just a normal guy. And then got eaten by ghouls. And got brought back to life. And got possessed.
Sam and Dean will go to hell for each other multiple times, but their brother, nope, bye.
Listen, Adam wasn't part of the deal. Okay, Adam got a normal life. Until he didn't.
Yeah, totally a normal life.
So he got like 18 years out of it. Better than Sam and Dean got.
Anyway, no, the mundane is just literally anyone they come across. Scully, I guess would kind of be the mundane as well. Because she doesn't believe any of this stuff. Even though she encounters it every single day, it's like, no, it doesn't happen.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Our Scooby-Doo gang.
Hey, Gar,
Yes.
why don't you go ahead and click on that Google Drive link?
Oh yeah, what's Gar gonna be?
Yeah, that's why I
Des.
was telling him.
Oh. We need someone swole. Should be the wronged.
I just messaged you my private question, Matt.
Yeah, I think that rash cream will work.
It's good to have friends.
Good to know. Good to know.
Did you open up that drive?
Working on it.
I had to download it. It was being funky with me.
Did he say you do have the drive open?
He said he's working on it.
Okay.
So here's the option actually right now. We can either hop into the game, or we can do one more thing and get Gar a character going. Anybody
Well,
want
let's get
anybody
Gar
want to
going.
play or okay?
This is fun. I like learning about this game.
This is get you more.
Why can I not open this? Should I just download?
You
Drive for
need
desktop?
to. No, you should just be able to download it and like download it from Google Drive. And then you'll have to unzip it is the thing because it's a zip. I don't know, Kat. I thought mine looked a lot cooler. Just
gotta say.
just a tooth worm coming down a skinny old mountain.
I like mine better. It looks like it just like plopped and was like, here I
Yeah,
am.
I can't move now.
Both of them have their own like benefits.
My
Also, I may be the only one that sees this. But mine kind of looked like a chode.
Why is that better? Why is that better?
It's funny.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Now you
that's
can't
what
unsee
Nathan's
it, right?
character.
I
That's
have it
what he
open.
runs
You have it
from.
open? Okay. So you need to open. In there should be Monster of the Week Revised dash playbooks.pdf. And then there
Yeah,
will
I've got like Monster of the Week Tome of Mysteries.
Okay, so open that up because once you get in
Yeah.
there, you'll be able to see.
Okay, I'm in.
And then so you should see Monster of the Week Revised playbooks, and then you should see Monster of the Week dash Tome of Mysteries playbooks.
Okay, well, I only see the one, so that's why I'm saying I'm in the Tome of Mysteries.
Okay. The file, what's it called?
Tome.zip.
Okay, unzip it.
It's already unzipped. That's what I'm saying. That's the
Okay.
file itself.
Once you get it open, there's nothing else in there.
Yeah, I'm saying I can scroll down, open the tome if you dare. Then it's a bunch of writing,
Okay.
table of contents. I'm in a book. That's where I'm in.
Okay. I don't want you in the book.
Okay, well, that's what I assumed, that you didn't want me in the book, so.
Okay. The file should have multiple things. So in the file, it should be called MOTW-tome. In there, you should see Monster of the Week Tome of Mysteries Playbook, 2020-07-2022 update, and then there's Monster of the Week Revised, and that's where the other ones are in. Do you see that? Yes or no?
Not yet. Just hold on. I'm just going to where I downloaded this crap.
It's not crap, thank you very much. Michael Sands worked very hard on this.
It's crap until I can get into it.
I was
Okay,
trying to
so-
send it in Discord, but I can't.
I've got Monsters of the Week Tome of Mysteries Playbooks 2020-07-22.
You want the
Update.
Monster of the Week revised playbook.
No, he can open that one too.
Okay, so I've got that one, and then I've got a form fillable one.
So don't open the form fillable one, just open the update. But there should be another file in there called Monster of the Week Revised EHP 0009.
Yeah, whatever. There's no other.
Like a folder, sorry, not a file.
And there's no other folders. 3 folders, just the ones I told you.
3 files?
3 files, yes. Okay, so this one, when I open this one up, I've got the gumshoe, and then it goes on.
Yeah.
So you might need to step back a folder.
You could be the gumshoe.
Gumshoe
that's what
isn't a
it's
bad
telling you.
idea.
Who doesn't love gum and shoes?
I mean, shoes are alright. Gum's alright.
Yeah,
I like
this is
shoes.
the
When you combine
gumshoe,
them?
the hex, the pararomantic, the searcher.
Yeah, the searcher is the one Nathan just picked.
Oh, be the pararomantic.
Yeah,
You and your love.
be in love with
The
tentacle
mountain
monsters.
whale.
That apparently, according to Cat,
Mountain whale.
Yeah.
We have a person who's the first experience and is their patron, a person who's in love with it.
Okay, so the other thing you're looking to get me to, I don't need that then? We're good?
I mean, I can read what you can pick from it.
No, I don't care. I don't care what I am. I could be the gumshoe or the pararomantic.
Don't be-
Anastasia could be either too.
Don't be the pararomantic,
Why? Come on.
because I believe that's one of the ones I said no to.
Oh, okay.
But I could love the monsters. I
can see the
love
good
this
in them.
monster. Look at it. This is a little flame monster. I love him.
You're being
No,
you're gonna be
Gadget and I-
French.
Oh,
The
I can
other
do
night
French all
had
day
a
long, yeah.
conversation about being the mundane but being the skeptic.
So Scully from X-Files.
Well, no, like I still have like a very like a deep like love of like vampires, werewolves, and stuff like that. But I still make the man, don't you wish those vampires were real sometimes? Comments. It's like, what are you thinking about? They're real, and it's like,
Like
right. Mm-hmm.
like when
Just last
Karsten
week.
was with you guys in the wild there and had a vampire biting on his neck. He's like, "Man, this sucks. Gonna report you to HR."
Hope he's doing well. I miss him.
Okay, so let me know if any of these sound fun to you. The crooked, the flake, the professional, the wronged, or I guess the gumshoe in the other one is the only other one I would allow in there. So which one of those sounds the best to you? The crooked, the crooked, the flake, the professional, or the wronged, or the gumshoe.
What's the flaked?
The flake. Basically, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist. Everything's connected, but not everyone can see the patterns, and most people don't even look that hard. But me, I can never stop looking deeper. I can never stop seeing the truth. I spot the patterns. That's how I found the monsters, and that's how I help kill them.
You're the question. Is anyone?
Yeah, not the
DC,
flake. That's the flake.
Marvel. He's in Marvel. No, he's in DC. My bad.
The crooked is like a grifter. Yeah, I've been around the block, a bit of this, a bit of that. When I came across the secret underworld of monsters and magic, well, it wasn't so different from the underworld I already knew, you know? It was easy to find an angle just like before.
What else you got?
The professional. It's kind of strange when your regular 9-to-5 job is to hunt down monsters. Still, that's the job I took when I joined this outfit. It pays well and the benefits are good. Like they say, you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it sure helps.
Hired muscle.
Yeah, I think I could do the profesh.
The professional.
Hey.
You don't want to be a conspiracy theorist?
No, that's
Come
more your line.
on.
That's rude.
That would be
I
fun.
will just read off the other one to you here. The wronged. Basically, they took my loved ones. Back then I wasn't strong enough to fight, but I studied, trained, and now I'm ready to cleanse the world of their taint. I'll kill them all. That's all I have left.
Well, that one wouldn't be too bad either.
That's everybody in Supernatural.
Literally. You're gonna kill all the land whales. Or sorry, mountain whales.
Mountain whale.
Mountain whales.
Yeah, we gotta protect the land whales.
Yeah, land whales are good. Mountain whales.
What are land whales?
Assholes.
Hippos?
Whales of the land.
Hippos.
Hippos are terrifying. We gotta kill the hippos.
Okay, so what would you prefer to be, the professional or the wronged?
I was kind of going to let your mom choose first, but I guess I can choose. That's fine.
Also, there's the gumshoe as well, which I don't
Which-
feel like I
that's
need to
perfect
tell
for
you what
her.
that is.
No, that would be actually good for her.
Okay. So you're gonna be basically the muscle either way. The professional or the wronged is pretty much muscle.
I'll
What we
do the-
need.
I'll
We
do the
need muscle.
professional. That's fine.
Professional?
Yeah.
All right. So You get all the basic moves, which is manipulate someone, act under pressure, help out, investigate a mystery, read a bad situation, kick some ass, protect someone, or use magic. You get all of those plus 4 professional moves. That's more than I've seen so far. That is a lot of moves.
He's got the moves.
Oh, you specifically get one already. You already have one, and then you get to pick 3. So 3 of these. First one, bottle it up. If you want, you can take up to plus 3 bonus when you act under pressure. For each plus 1 you use, the keeper holds 1. That can be spent later, 1 for 1, to give you a -1 on any move except act under pressure. Holy crap, that's a rough give and take there. You can get plus 3, but I get to do -1 to 3 moves. Unfazable, plus take plus 1 cool. That's it. That's okay.
Max
Now-
plus
Being
3,
cool's
you can
important.
take it 3 times.
No,
Hey.
you can have a max of plus 3 cool. You can't take that one specifically 3 times. I think normally your max is plus 2, so that's why it's saying max of plus 3. Yeah, if you look on the next page, it shows you your get plus 1 charm, max plus 2, get plus 1 sharp, max plus 3. Or sorry, plus 2. So your normal max is plus 2. This allows you to go push to plus 3. Battlefield awareness. You always know what's happening around you and what to watch out for. Take plus 1 armor. Jeez. On top of whatever you get from your gear. Leave no one behind. In combat, when you help someone escape, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, you get them out clean. On a 7 to 9, you either get them out or suffer no harm. You choose. On a miss, you fail to get them out, and you've attracted a hostile attention. Tactical genius. When you read a bad situation, you may roll plus cool instead of plus sharp. Medic. This might be helpful. You have
Brownie
a
knows.
full first aid kit and the training to heal people. When you do first aid, roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, the patient is stabilized and healed of 2 harm. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. Heal 2 harm or stabilize the injury. On a miss, you cause extra 1 harm. This move takes the place of regular first aid. Oh geez. I didn't really read that, like I didn't register it. If you miss, you hurt them more.
If you miss, you stab
heard
them.
that. which makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does.
Chest
Mobility.
compressions break the
You
rib.
have a truck, van, or car built for monster hunting. Choose 2 good things and 1 bad thing about it. Good things are roomy, surveillance gear, fast, stealthy, intimidating, classic, medical kit, sleeping space, toolkit, concealed weapons, anonymous, armored, tough, or monster cage. Bad things: loud, obvious, temperamental, beaten up, gas guzzler, uncomfortable, slow, or old. You specifically have to take this one. When you deal with the agency, which if you're a professional, basically you're hired muscle, so the group of documentarians here hired you to protect them. And they're like, well, we're going to be hunting monsters, so we have to hire a guy who is good at hunting monsters. When you deal with the agency requesting help or gear or making excuses for a failure, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, you're good, your request for gear or personnel is okayed, or your slip up goes unnoticed. On a 7 to 9, things aren't great. You might get chewed out by your superiors and there'll be fallout, but you get what you need for the job. On a miss, you screwed up. You might be suspended or under investigation or just in the doghouse. You certainly aren't going to get any help until you sort it all out.
So that wouldn't be us. Wouldn't that be whatever agency
Yeah.
we hired him through?
Yeah, Men in Black.
So
Yeah.
Dad,
Yes.
what moves were you thinking? You get to pick 3 of the ones that I was talking about before. You are forced to get that agency one. You get to pick 3 of the other ones.
Do we want a vehicle, you guys?
technically we could already have a vehicle, but
But if
Cat-
you get a vehicle,
Cat
then
is
I
choo-
can keep my skateboard.
Cat is choosing to take a skateboard.
My options that I'm narrowed it down to are I want a skateboard, or we have a van.
I want a skateboard, or we get a van. Well, I guess I'll take a vehicle so you can have your damn skateboard. Obviously.
Mark for the win.
There you go. Okay, so we'll take
How
the
sad
vehicle.
is it that the documentary team has to use the hired help's van to get all their shit to where they're going?
Okay, to be fair, that's not necessarily what's gonna, like, story-wise gonna take place, but that is what's happening. It's like, I didn't want to pick a van, so we all had to travel around on this skateboard together.
I love that. Here, protect us. We need your van.
All right,
Got a
so
skateboard.
for the good
I got a
things,
ton of shit.
Knows it's in good enough condition to protect us.
for the good things, you get to pick 2. So roomy, surveillance gear, fast, stealthy, intimidating, classic, medical kit, sleeping space, toolkit, concealed weapons, anonymous, armored, tough, or monster cage.
Do we want the monster cage?
I mean, that would be
Are
kind
we-
of cool.
Are we
We could
trying
put
to
him in the panic room, I guess.
are we trying to capture them, or what are we trying to do? What's our goal here?
I
Our
think
goal is to all
usually
become the
we're killing
pararomantics so we
monsters.
can romance every monster we catch.
Lock the monster in the panic room.
Okay, it's got days of food in there. The monster will be fine. And then we get it to have Stockholm syndrome when we romance it.
Okay.
So
Anyway,
monster cage, yes.
monster cage, that's what you want for 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and what about the other one?
I think we need to have space for everybody, right? Like roomy or the surveillance gear, I guess, would be another good one.
I
Roomy
mean,
or
surveillance gear makes sense since we're. Do we already have filming equipment, right?
you have filming
Because-
equipment already, yes.
So, I mean, you don't
So
have
then we
that
wouldn't
yet.
need surveillance gear.
I mean, only when the cameras aren't filming. We would have no idea
But
what's
I
going
guess
on.
surveillance gear would be like set up a camera. You can watch it from the van.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we could do that with your filming equipment too, likely.
You can't view it remotely. It's like a film camera.
You could probably hook it up though.
Okay, but here's the question. Do you want to use the $10,000 camera that might get destroyed by some sort of creature because it's outside now, or do you want
By
to
that one arsonist.
or do you want the one arsonist that's running through town? I forgot about that.
Oh, right.
That's the one that you set up there,
Yeah.
Gar.
Oh,
You're-
right.
Alright, so
You're
I have
the
the
one
map
who
up.
decided there's an arsonist in town.
And he burned down my telephone lines.
Yeah, it's
bastard.
like the telephone line's gotta go.
Okay, but we both have an arsonist and a person on our team with a flamethrower. I think we found the arsonist.
Me?
No, I think we ended up killing the arsonist, which made them go like made the cult that he was developing go crazy.
Yeah, he was a martyr.
There was an arsonist running a cult.
Yeah, he started like a
An
like a whole
arson
arson cult. Yeah.
Eh, and like wildfire.
It was called AA, Arsonists Anonymous.
Nice one. Did you hear Veda's? Because that was hilarious.
Say it again. I'm sorry. Say it again.
The cult spread like wildfire. 'Cause he burned
That was a
down my
good one. That was great.
holes. Yep.
Okay, so I guess that's decided then. We're doing surveillance equipment then?
Okay.
Sure.
Surveillance, monster cage.
Okay. And then the bad thing you have to pick is loud, obvious, temperamental, beaten up, gas guzzler, uncomfortable, slow, or old.
Is someone
this-
writing down his choices?
No,
Is he writing down his choices?
he won't be.
Well, I could. I have paper and a pen. So I could.
Okay, so write down you have a van that has a monster cage and surveillance gear.
Yes, and it's going to be a gas guzzler.
It can be a gas guzzler.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
Because I'm sure gas is super cheap in the Northwest Territories.
But
Oh, I think-
we need a obvious and a stealthy van.
Yes. Honestly, like, you guys are going to be 100% obvious because you're a large group of people filming a documentary about the town. Like, there's nothing stealthy about you people.
We'll be doing it discreetly with our massive camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you get to pick one of the other ones. Do you remember what any of the other ones are?
What have I
I
chosen
mean,
so
leave no
far?
one behind.
You
Battlefield
chose
awareness.
your van. That's all you chose.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I've
he gets
chosen-
2 more.
Yeah. So you have Bottle Up, which is your act under pressure. You can get a +3 bonus. You have Unfazable, which gets your +1 cool. You have Battlefield Awareness, which gets you your +1 armor. You have Leave No One Behind, which helps you help someone escape. You have Tactical Genius, which is cool instead of sharp, or read a bad situation. You have Medic, which helps you heal people, and those are your options.
You guys need me to be a medic?
Muscle
Might
or
help.
medic, or combination. It's up to you. I didn't choose any medic abilities.
Yeah, neither do I.
I
feel like
can-
I'm
I
feel
don't
like I'm
think-
already muscle. To be muscle and medic is not. It's fine. It can be both.
I don't think the gumshoe gets any medical stuff. So, I mean,
Let's see.
it does not. Okay, so we can,
I feel like a professional would know how to deal with like.
yeah, just
Cut some
minor
crap.
minor stuff for sure, and you get to roll plus cool when you use it too, so that's nice.
Oh.
That's cool.
Um, okay, and then you get one more after that.
Okay, so far I've got the agency, I've got the vehicle, I got the medic. Okay, and you have to list those other things again one more time.
Bottle It Up gives you +3 to act under pressure, but allows me to do bad things to you. Unfazable, you get an automatic just +1 to your cool. Battlefield Awareness, you get +1 armor. I will just let you know what +1 armor means. So in this game, the way you take damage is harm. So once you reach 4 or more harm, you are unstable. A lot of the way that these are set up, monsters will usually deal 2 or 3 harm at a time. So if you have a armor, that means if they deal 2 harm, you're only taking 1 harm. If they deal 1 harm, you're only taking 0 harm. If they deal 3 harm, you're taking 2 harm. You die pretty quickly in this game. It's very realistic in the sense of you're not taking about 1,000 gunshots and then suddenly you die. It's after about 2 hits from a large monster who's clawing you, you have to go to the hospital.
Gotcha. So I think
We
that'd
didn't
be
make a
wise
hospital for
to
this town.
take the armor one. What else was there listed?
It's okay, they're still.
Leave No One Behind, which is you get to help somebody escape, or Tactical Genius, which means you get to roll cool instead of sharp when reading a bad situation.
I will take the armor.
Okay. So there is a couple different, so you're not in the page. Can I copy and paste this? I sure can. How's it going to show up? Wonder. I'm sending something in Discord right now. Those are the options for your attributes. So you can pick one of those lines, and that's what your attributes are going to be.
All right.
Oh, you got a lot of stuff as you scroll down. Damn.
It's the same as everybody else. They get 2 pages.
It just seems like a whole lot of stuff. Like you get Your agency?
Well, the agency is part of
Resource?
the agency isn't really your thing, right? It's just part of your. The resources and red tape are part of the agency.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take tough +2, weird -1. Is that the? Yeah. Then it's charm -1, cool +2, sharp +1. Is that right?
I only see one with tough +2, which is the first line there, which is charm 0, cool +2, sharp -1, tough +2, weird -1.
Okay, that's the one.
That's the one you want?
Yeah.
So you want to be cool and
Okay.
tough.
Well, by the sounds of it, I need that for
we all?
medical and whatnot. So
Yeah, the medical is +2 cool, and then tough is your fighting ability. So you get to pick some gear now. So you get to pick one. Oh man, you also get armor right off the bat. So because you took the where is it? Battlefield awareness. You get. Oh. Okay, so the +1 armor is already on top of whatever you get from your gear. Oh no, it is just max 2 armor. So I would just take the flak vest. Because if you take the combat armor, that's 2 armor right there. But you already have a +1. So take the flak vest, and that's 2 armor combined with the armor you have. And you can hide it, and it's not heavy.
Sure. So does that mean I've got +3 armor?
No, the highest you can get is +2.
So
if
So
you
he's
want-
recommending you do the +1 armor because one of your skills is a +1 armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so even if you took the +2 armor, it would just waste your other skill.
Yeah, and not only that, but you now have heavy armor, which is going to cause issues.
Okay, so my armor is now +2. Got it.
Yeah, which means if something is attacking you and dealing 2 harm, you're not taking anything.
Gotcha.
Where everybody else, now that they're taking 2 harm, are going to die in 2 hits.
I take one less.
Nope, I just die.
Same.
Because of the
Hell
prepared to
yeah.
defend one.
It's okay, if I constantly have the flamethrower going, nothing can get me.
Yeah, that's how flamethrowers work.
What about from
Not even
behind?
the mountain whale.
Okay, what else?
Sorry, I was just reading something. Okay, so you get to pick a serious weapon, a single one. You can pick an assault rifle, a grenade launcher, a sniper rifle, grenades, or a submachine gun. Do you want me to read off all the tags to you, or do you just want to base that on coolness?
I will base it on coolness.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Grenade launcher.
No, that's too like broad. I would think assault rifle will be fine.
Ooh, there we go. I was gonna say I'd say sniper, but so many of us are squishy. We need you in the front lines.
Yep.
So if you were sniping from afar, we'd just die.
That's fair.
I'm front lines for some reason because I'm melee. Like
Okay.
fists, martial arts.
And then you have 2 normal weapons, which is a 38 revolver, a 9mm, a hunting rifle, a shotgun, or a big knife. You get to
I need a
pick
big
2 of
knife.
these.
I need a big knife and a revolver.
Okay. That's pretty much all we need to go through for your character. Is she back from walking the dog?
I have no idea why she's not back yet.
Mountain whale.
The mountain whale got her.
I moved to Canada.
I can't believe that.
Colorado's not that far from Canada.
I can't believe that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
Weird. What Canadian cryptids do you have besides Bigfoot? Everyone has Bigfoot.
Wendigo. That's the big one.
Everyone has Wendigo.
That's it then.
We also have like the Loch Ness monster.
Well,
but not-
Ogopogo is not the Loch Ness
Okay.
monster.
Ogopogo.
We have a
then, there you
version
go.
of that in the southeast somewhere.
I feel
I
like
think there's one in the Great Lakes too.
I feel like everybody
Yeah.
has a version of every single cryptid, to be honest.
Where's
about
your
the
mountain
Except
whale?
for the mountain whale.
What about the phoenix? We have the phoenix too.
Ooh.
What?
Like the storm bird.
Yeah.
When?
What do you think gives off the aurora borealis up here?
That's what the idea was.
No, I just wanted
There's a
to-
chupacabra.
I'm just making it up.
Oh, did you see Netflix came out with a new movie? It's called Chupa. It's about a
No.
chupacabra. It's so cute looking. I watched the trailer. You gotta
Oh my
look it up.
There's what else do we got?
Oh, that is pretty
the
cute.
Jersey Devil,
you check-
Mothman.
Did you text your mom?
No.
Text her because I don't have my phone. Find out where the heck she is.
Aw.
Canadian cryptids.
Or we could just make her character right now. She's gonna be the gumshoe, so let's just make her character for her.
Well, she has to pick all her moves.
She's not gonna. We'll pick them for her.
He doesn't need an opinion.
We'll just roll the
Exactly.
dice.
So, yeah.
And she gets what she gets.
There's Wendigo
Actually, there's I guess you
Sasquatch.
choose 3.
and Ogopogo. That's it. That's all we have.
That's really it.
We have 3.
Wow.
I guess we don't have as many crazy people that the States does.
What about the abominable snowman? We got that.
That I think that counts as Sasquatch pretty much. Like Yeti
I'm
and
Is it
still
different
amazed
season?
by the mountain whale.
He
Yeah.
changes in winter to white spur.
yeah,
Just like a rabbit.
just like polar bears.
Exactly.
Okay. She said she's coming.
So we just use all of our luck in the first game.
Sounds
Just
like a terrible idea.
oh my goodness, the pararomantic has a relationship status bar.
That's what I want, man. That's what I want.
From loving to broken. One of us needs to be a pararomantic.
Let us.
No,
Let us
Power
romance the
of
unknown.
love.
Overcomes everything.
no.
I think we should play another side game one day where we're all pararomantics and we're just having relationship issues. And
we would not.
We go to
We wouldn't even
counseling
get
to figure
through
it out.
We'd be laughing so hard we wouldn't be able to get through it.
We're all pararomantics to the same entity.
You find
We
out
don't
you
even
find
know.
out that he's been that the same entity has been cheating on you with everybody.
Oh my god.
Your relationship becomes broken when you realize that.
And then we all band together and become monster hunters just to spur our spiteful paranormal ex.
We don't care about any of the other monsters, just that one. It's
All the
got
other
it.
ones are just collateral.
It's just in the way to get to the one we hate the most.
Oh, I forgot that Louisiana has the Rougarou. Which I guess
The
like
what
a
now?
werewolf guy. It's basically a werewolf. Rougarou.
Rougarou.
It's a swamp werewolf.
Rutrow.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, it's the Rougarou.
Oh, and there's the goat man and his bridge.
Okay, she's here. She's putting her headphones on right now.
Hello.
There, she's active.
Cool.
Don't.
So we're kind of building characters for the next campaign. A little bit, not really. We're kind of just making them to a point. So he already picked the professional. I will let you pick, but he thinks that you're just gonna pick the gumshoe. So what's left to pick? Because we can only have one of each of these. There's the Flake, which is a conspiracy theorist. Um,
That's
there's the
Madison. Yeah.
there's the crooked,
Easy.
which is a criminal, pretty much.
Con artist.
Con artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen to season 2 of the Adventure Zone at all, Clint was the crooked.
Okay.
There's the wronged, which is basically a monster has killed a member of your family and you're gonna go after them until they're all dead, type of thing. Or there's the gumshoe, which is pretty self-explanatory.
You have gum on your shoes constantly.
Yeah.
You've been cursed from
Yeah.
a young
Very
age.
annoying.
That would suck. What?
Is that people talking in your room, Alicia? Yeah. It's fine. I can't really hear what they're saying. I just assumed.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Hello?
I'm looking. Jeez
I think
Louise.
conspiracy theorist is fun, but we
Conspiracy
do need
theorist
muscle.
is fun. Well, we already got muscle. We got the professional.
That's true.
But
And then you can have like a cork board that you carry around and can put on a wall at all times.
It's got
Like,
wheels.
It's all connected.
yeah,
You just wheel it around
that
everywhere we go.
that scene in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with Charlie.
Mhm.
Yeah, where you have red string just coming out of your pocket.
Can you
Yeah.
do that though?
Yep.
Can you act that out?
I don't know if I could pull it off without going mental.
But it'd be so fun.
Mhm.
You're already mental.
Yeah.
Just pretend that you're your son
Mm.
That's what?
the entire time.
Where is this rumor that I am a conspiracy theorist?
I'm going off of what Mark said solely.
I'm
And I
jumping on
thought
that
it
train
would
as
be
well.
a great comment to convince her to be a conspiracy theorist because she's concerned about not being able to play it. We're just inserting you into the game as an actual PC.
I'd be like,
Ooh, is
Just
there a
because-
conspiracy theorist is supernatural?
Oh,
what?
What's
Or
his
all-
what's
all
his
these are
name?
supernatural characters.
What's his name? The guy who ended up going to heaven, and like could bounce between like different heavens.
Okay, can you scroll so I can see?
What was his
That's
name?
it.
He had a
What-
mullet. He was really good with computers.
Oh, I can only
Oh,
look at computer, that's it.
yes. I
Because
know
the
the
other
guy-
ones
that
we've been told
guy.
about on a different
Damn.
page.
He worked at the bar.
Yeah.
Until the bar
Yeah.
like burst into flames. Yeah.
I don't
That's a
remember
good
his
one to
name.
be.
What was the one that was called where it was like you're out to get?
Wrong.
The wronged.
And what does that one do?
Basically, you are good at fighting.
You're Inigo Montoya. They
we
killed
need-
your father.
Prepare to die.
One of the weapons you can pick is a huge sword or huge axe.
Ooh. Do we need a fighter or no?
Yep.
Well, Dad just made a fighter, but we
Well,
like
he's
having
half
another one
medic.
is.
Yeah.
He.
I just googled supernatural mullet, and he was the first result. His name was Ash.
Ash.
I
Just
just
to
wanted to say
Just in the
dash, but I
front.
didn't think that was right.
Party
just to
is
be
that.
clear, the wronged can also be a medic. They have DIY surgery as a move. So
I think I could do that.
Two
All
hats.
right, she's
Hats and
not a
hats.
gumshoe. She wants to be wronged. Okay, good enough.
look at that. You.
I know my wife. Not at all.
What if you
Oh.
were once a pararomancer,
But
then
you
you were
pick.
cheated on, and now
No,
you're trying
dear.
to go after that
I chose
romantic?
the professional. That's me there. So now we'll do you as the wrong. That's good because that works. That's easy for you to play. Okay. Give her her choices.
Okay.
I don't know why the lights went out.
In Georgia.
Apparently, they're closing early on you.
Oh, nope, there are other people still here.
Just,
People are playing pool next door.
just stay there. Don't ask any questions. If somebody comes looking for you, just hide. Just stay in there the entire night.
No.
Okay, so Moves. You get all the basic moves plus 3 wrong moves, but they are forcing you to get I know my prey. You get +1 ongoing when you knowingly investigating, pursuing, or fighting the breed of monster that caused your loss. So at some point you will have to decide what monster
Who hurt you?
killed your family, and you have to pick who you lost, pick one or more of parents, siblings, spouse, partner, children, or your best friends.
Whale.
And then you have to pick why you couldn't save. Don't! No, we're not doing mountain whale.
Mountain whale's real. It's a
Uh,
And it's
Anyway.
in all of our backstories.
We're
Everyone
all
somehow is
connected.
just connected to the mountain whale. Okay.
It's how we got together.
You were in a mountain whale support group.
It's very small. We're the only ones in the group.
Yes. They lost sound, so give me a sec. Just waiting for them to come back. Hi, everybody. Is anybody still listening? Anybody out there? No, it's fine.
Can anybody hear me?
So the real question is, which one of us becomes the pararomantic with the mountain whale?
See, it has to be the wrong because the mountain whale cheated on them with the chupacabra,
Oh, right.
and now they're on revenge for all
With the
credits.
chupacabra?
With the chupacabra.
My god.
It started out online, and then they moved it further.
It always starts online.
Oh, it starts online.
You guys are the worst.
She found the mountain whale's phone, secret Tinder account, crypt Tinder. Now she's out for revenge. Mountain whale fled to Canada, never to be seen again. Took it a while because they had to hop the mountains up there.
I imagine it's just
Well-
using the mountains for like it's us on a ski slope or like on hills, but it's just on the mountain.
So has this like been
Or
cited
does it
or like
become a
what?
land whale when it leaves the mountain?
Has this been what?
Cited? Like there's
Yeah,
there's
that's how it
actual
came to be.
sightings? When?
Way back when.
Someone saw an
the early-
avalanche and was like, hey, look, it's a whale.
Hey,
In the
look, it looks like a
settling
whale.
towns, when they were like TNTing their way
I
through
think it
mountains,
actually
great railroads and
originated
shit.
because of like the slopes and divots that are created from like water and icebergs and stuff like that.
They're like,
Yeah, they
oh,
thought
they
whales
chose, like,
caused
more
this.
Yeah,
Whale.
obviously. Oh, the light's back. I don't know what's happening.
Technical issues, maybe? I don't.
I guess it's just this room. The room next door still has lights.
Are they those
Only
crappy
on
motion
mountains
sensor
where the
plates?
slope is over 45 degrees.
So anyway, yes, it's a real cryptid
Oh yeah, it's real.
from way back when. So it can be a part of the story. And Chupacabra's been around forever.
Apparently, it caused great fear in tourists visiting the mountains of Colorado.
Mountain whale.
Whole parties of tourists are reported to have been gulped down at once.
Mm-hmm. Can't deny it.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, welcome
Hey.
back.
Did you hear about the mountain whale?
No,
A
Anastasia.
forest ranger made a dummy tourist, filled it with gunpowder. The mountain whale slid down and they blew it up.
Mountain whale can't be killed that easy.
Okay, so where did you cut off? Did you hear the I know my prey thing or no?
No, we cut off right at the start because the cats fell on the computer and knocked the internet out.
Of course they did.
They're stupid ass cats.
Okay, so the wronged. They took my loved ones. Back then I wasn't strong enough to fight, but I studied, trained, and now I'm ready to cleanse the world of their taint. I'll kill them all. That's-
He didn't say cleanse their taint. He said cleanse the world of their taint.
I feel like it has to be
Of their taint.
That's the arm whale.
Whew. Okay. I'll kill them all. That's all I have left. Okay, cool. Moves. So you get all the basic moves, which the basic moves are manipulate someone, act under pressure, help out, investigate a mystery, read a bad situation, kick some ass, protect someone, use magic. And then you get 3 wronged moves, which you get this one automatically, so you only really get to pick 2. The first one you get is I know my prey. You get +1 ongoing when knowingly investigating, pursuing, or fighting the breed of monster that caused your loss. So let's say it was a vampire that killed your family. Anytime you are investigating a vampire, pursuing it, or fighting it, you get a +1 to all your rolls. Then you get to pick 2 of these. So, listen closely. Berserk. No matter how much harm you take, you can always keep going until the fight is over. During a fight, the keeper may not use harm moves on you and you cannot die. When the fight ends, all harm takes effect as normal. So that's not great, to be honest. It's nice
So
because
you
you can just keep on going, but it's like you really don't know how much harm you have until after, and then you can literally just drop dead.
So you kill the creature and then make a new character.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like,
Never again. In combat, you may choose to protect someone without rolling, as if you had rolled a 10 plus, but you may not choose to suffer little harm as your option. So that's actually kind of cool. 10 plus, yeah, you couldn't choose to suffer little harm, but at the same time, there are other options you can pick. What does not kill me? If you have suffered harm in a fight, you gain +1 ongoing until the fight is over. This is all about like being very martyr-like. And am I picking that up? Is anybody else noticing a trend here?
because you're out. You don't care about yourself. You just want to kill that thing.
You just want to kill that land
wronged
whale
you.
or mountain whale. I keep on saying land whale.
The mountain whale.
The handwheel is something completely different.
Yeah, for sure. Fervor. When you manipulate someone, roll plus tough instead of plus charm. So you're not charming them, you're strong arming them.
Right.
It's intimidation versus persuasion.
Punch him in the face.
Safety first. You have jury rigged extra protection into your gear, giving you a +1 armor. That's nice. DIY surgery. When you do quick and dirty first aid on someone, including yourself, roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, it's all good. It counts as normal first aid. Plus stabilize the injury and heal 1 harm. On a 7 to 9, it counts as normal first aid, plus 1 of these, your choice. Stabilize the injury, but the patient takes -1 forward. Heal 1 harm and stabilize for now, but it will return as 2 harm and become unstable again later. Heal 1 harm and stabilize the patient, but the patient takes -1 ongoing until it's fixed properly. Okay, that's cool.
Nothing, no impact for failing that one.
No. Tools matter. With your signature weapon, see your gear below, you get +1 to kick some ass. So, which one of those which 2 of those sounds good to you?
The kick-ass one.
Tools matter. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I don't know about the medic one.
yeah, he already picked medic.
We can
Okay, well,
double
not
up.
the first one. That was the worst one.
Having more than one medic wouldn't be terrible.
I will point out that safety first is a nice one as well. He also has that.
Yeah, but safety first just makes you take less damage every time.
Do that one.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay, and you also have a +1 armor from in your gear. So you get to pick one signature weapon and 2 practical weapons. You have protective wear suited to your look, worth 1 armor. So you have, in total, you have 2 armor. So when you take damage, you -2 off the damage, even if that brings it to 0. You cannot get to -1 though. So like,
He also
if
gets
somebody-
a vehicle.
if somebody hits you with one harm, you don't get -1 harm.
You heal.
You heal. Somebody punches you, that's 1 harm, and now you heal. No. So and then you can also you if you want, you may take a classic car, classic motorcycle, plain pickup, or plain van. You don't get any special things in it.
Say that last part again.
If you want, you may take a classic car, classic motorcycle, plain pickup, or plain van. You don't get to like add any stuff to it. It's just a normal car, normal vehicle.
In addition to my weapon.
This is part of your gear.
Oh,
We do already have a skateboard in a van.
Yeah, keep in mind we have a skateboard.
We have
So-
a skateboard, so don't worry,
All
we're
we
covered.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We don't need a skateboard.
No, have another skateboard.
If
We
you
can tie
thought
them together.
that we needed a skateboard, we don't. We have one already.
more
We're
than-
covered.
But does she want to share?
I mean, if
I don't
people need
think
to use
so.
the skateboard, it's totally a longboard.
Hell yeah.
I can
Me
get
too.
1 other person on it.
3 uncomfortably.
Very uncomfortably, but you all have to lean when I lean.
I think if Anastasia got a
Going the opposite
motorcycle,
And I
direction.
did, you did,
and she
we
could
did.
drag Cat around on the motorcycle.
There you go.
Oh,
You can
there
Or
skip-
the pickup.
you can
or
do-
on-
With
or
with
the
a
pickup.
You can do
Shotgun.
skitching on a motorcycle.
Or back
She
of the
says-
truck.
She says motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
Hell yeah.
So now you get to pick one of these signature weapons.
Cool.
I don't know why it says sawn. It wouldn't be sawed-off shotgun. Sawed-off shotgun, hand cannon, fighting knife, huge sword
What's a
or
hand
huge
cannon?
axe. Hand cannon is just a massive gun.
No.
That's a huge sword or
Huge
axe.
sword or huge axe. Specialist
Sword.
weapon for destroying your foes. Example is wooden stake and mallet for vampires. Silver dagger for werewolves. And then enchanted dagger. And then you also have an option of a chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
Ying, 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 ying.
Okay, so is my axe double-headed or no?
Sure.
Oh, that's badass.
I will let you know this is modern times. So carrying around an axe isn't exactly inconspicuous.
We're in a lumber town.
A
Everyone's
double-
carrying
a
an axe.
double-headed
Our mundane
axe?
Doesn't have
person
an
does
axe.
have. Our mundane person
She has
also
a
has
fire
an
axe. She has a fire axe. A huge axe to me seems like a massive battle axe.
Have you not heard of the Louisiana Axe Man? He didn't use his own axe. He used
We're
everybody
all-
else's
we're a
axes because
group of
everyone had an
LARPers.
axe in their home.
I
Everyone.
did listen.
in
I listened to
Louisiana.
that murder podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, a large axe wouldn't be inconspicuous, but we're also carrying around a bunch of film equipment and looking for cryptids.
And I have a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like, I don't think discreet is what
Yeah,
we're
but are you gonna
going
walk
for.
around town all the time wearing your flamethrower?
Yes. Absolutely. We're going to get ice cream. I'm bringing the flamethrower.
What if it's too cold?
That's what the flamethrower's for.
Yeah, I'll take an axe.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you have an axe. You also get
Yeah.
to pick 2 practical weapons. 38 revolver, 9mm, hunting rifle, shotgun, big knife, brass knuckles, or assault rifle.
Like Veda's knuckles.
They wouldn't be exactly like Veda's, because Veda's are decked out a little bit, but it'd be normal brass knuckles, yes.
No, but yours would have like 2 cat ears coming out of the end knuckles.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, you said it's modern times. We can get what we want.
It's true.
And
It
those do
probably-
exist now.
I can get 2.
Two
Yeah,
of
you
those
choose
ones, yeah.
2 of them.
Okay. So I'll take brass knuckles.
Okay.
And what is that? A revolver? What did he say?
Revolver or 9
no.
millimeter?
Big gun or a low gun?
They do the same damage. If that means
So
anything
whatever.
to you.
One is one has reload.
Take that one.
Yeah.
So she'll take the 9 millimeter, I guess then.
Okay. And then
I assume that's got the reload, right?
yeah.
No,
No,
the
the 9
revolver has
millimeter
reload.
the revolver has the reload.
So the 9 millimeter just automatic.
Well, it's an easier reload than the than the revolver, right? Because the
Yeah,
revolver you
a
have to pop
revolver,
each
you
thing in.
put them in. Revolver or 9 mils accept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
she
it
wants
looks cool.
she wants a 9 millimeter. Okay.
Okay. So I just sent to the Discord the choices you have as your stuff.
Okay, so
And
this
there's
is
also
what-
another picture of a mortal enemy you could pick.
Really?
Cactus cat.
A rat.
The cactus
And
cat.
since the cat sabotaged you in character creation, your mortal enemy should be a cat cryptid. Behold the cactus cat.
Oh no. So fancy.
Who would win in a fight, the mountain whale or the cactus cat?
The mountain whale would have indigestion after eating cactus cat. Most definitely.
It looks like a rat.
That's
Does that
just
look like a
prickly.
cat?
It's a cat.
Don't all cats look like rats?
Whoa.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Okay. Do I have to pick out of it? What is that?
So what is her main things, Mad, so that she knows what to kind of lean towards?
So she didn't pick anything that really needed anything, but her main things will be tough. 'Cause
Well,
she's
all
the
of
fighter.
hers give tough +2.
All of yours are tough +2.
Okay.
Okay, so
Weird.
the rest don't matter really. Weird is like figuring out just weird
Weird stuff.
things. And considering this will be an paranormal investigating group, it's not a bad idea.
So not very charming, not very cool.
Right.
Average sharp.
If I'm
Really wanna
if
figure
I'm
stuff
out
out?
for revenge, I don't.
Well,
really
there's
care
like
about
every
charming.
combination in there pretty much. You can get negative in anything.
Yeah. That's because it doesn't really matter for this one, I think.
Yeah.
I guess for the DIY surgery, that is plus cool, but that doesn't matter because you didn't pick that.
Take this one. This one. Right there.
Is sharp means smart?
Yes. So I will just
I don't
go
like
over this
that.
again quickly. Under charm is manipulate someone. That's a move. Under cool is act under pressure and help out. Under sharp is investigate a mystery and read a bad situation. Under tough is kick some ass and protect someone. And under weird is use magic. They will be used for other stuff occasionally, but that's like the main moves that you can do with them.
See, this would be okay. This one. It's sharp. It doesn't really matter. Well, no, I guess it does a little bit. But you got tough.
You
plus
do have
skill.
other people in your group. Like it's not just you, right? So like you have an expert in your group who has good sharp. You have somebody in your group who has good weird. Like you need to pick your role and stick with your role.
Did you look at that one?
Fine. You're not doing the surgery thing, so you don't need cool.
Okay, the last one.
Charm, tough and weird. That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we, I believe everybody has their characters now.
Mine's almost done.
So is
That's
everybody
both matters.
is everybody excited about that campaign that's not going to happen for like another year?
Hey.
Well, it might be even longer if I actually get my campaign ready to go.
And how close is that?
Please do.
So, you know how like a year ago I said I have ideas in my head that I need to write down?
You still have
They
ideas in
have
your head
not
that you need
yet
to write
been
down?
written
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Remember how we said we were going to get our characters done about a year ago?
Oh yeah, I've given up on you guys.
That's rude.
It's the same as writing down your ideas.